And now it's Ivan Herrera.
The catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Kikuchi back to work. Hit on the ground, might be two. To second, there's one, and they turn the double play. Kikuchi back to work. And that is out of play. Late on that fastball.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 2 in this one.
Herrera.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground. Base hit. 1 run is in. The second run scores. Up by 3. It's 4-1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. And that one is lifted in the air. Ward sizes this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swung on, belted. Trout going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled, and that's the third out. Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. To the right side. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to
hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Outside, and that's ball one. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Adios, pelota. A solo shot. And the Dodgers get a walk-off win, 6-5. This is Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
First pitch misses. Line drive. Base hit. One run is in. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing at the bat right there. That could be a danger.
And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's towards center. Young should have this one. He's got it. That is the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. Bryson Stott now at the plate. Swing and a ball line to center. And that is that. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Now he'll turn for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
You love to see it. The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
That's a ball. He's out.
The left fielder, number 30, Will Benson.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ten outs to go. Now batting, right fielder, Luis Robert.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nine outs remaining. The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Adam Dunn. 8 outs left.
One and one.
Laser. 7 outs to go. Oh, dead center, and no doubt about it. That one out of here and into the second deck. A solo blast.
one's the count. Ball one. Nope, inside, ball two.
Six outs remaining. Five outs left. Now coming into pinch hit. Now, free whip. Four outs to go. Three outs remaining. Now batting, left fielder, Will Benson. Oh, obliterated to right field. She's on solo home run. Just 2 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this. One out to go. Now coming into pinch hit, Jason Dominguez.
Yeah! 0-1's the count. Aye. No balls, 2 strikes.
Aw, so close, but they can't pull it off. Better luck next time.
So bases all loaded up. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. Lopez back to work.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
That one to first, base hit, 1 run is in. Here's the throw, and he's out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Chipper Jones, the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Center field. Squeezes it. And there are 2 down. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swing and a slow roller. Gets it to first. That ends the inning.
The left fielder, number 30, Will Benson.
Booyah! 0-1.
10 outs to go. The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Adam Gunn.
It's 0-1. 1-1.
Nine outs remaining.
Booyah! 0-1.
8 outs left. Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Hey! Heat top! 0 balls, 1 strike. One and one.
And the run is in the score.
That's it out.
6 outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go. Squared that one up.
Runner, yes, yes.
Back one. Hit. Oh.
5 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
Ball. That's the ball. 2-0.
Blasted deep to left center field. Victory! They've won the final showdown.
And now Carlos Delgado. That one the other way. Correa. There's one.
He's out.
They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got
Line, and that's a base hit. In from third is the tying run. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-all. 2 outs. Runner on first. Stepping in, Xavier Edwards. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. Correa to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up the line and turn that into an infield single.
Now a chance for Derek Jeter. Hit in the air, right field. Jenkins makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out.
I see diamonds in your future.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Dunn, 1 for 3.
Hitter, Adam Dunn.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, could be 2. Greenberg to second, relay to first, double play. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 3 in this one. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that is that. One down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson. On the ground right side, but it kicks foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That one misses. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Santander pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4 and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Bassett back to work. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they're chipping away. It's 4-2. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game.
Number 2, shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. This one's got a chance. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Next is the designated hitter, Adam Dunn. 0 for 3 in this one.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
The batter, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And that chance handled. Trammell has it for one. Double play. They can't seem to break. So digging in, Will Benson. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Maximus notches the K. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in. Now a long throw to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Dunn.
Adam Dunn.
And that one hammered Dominguez. Ranging back. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. He'll score.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next to hit, Keibert Ruiz. Mantle under it. And that is that. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Ecuador going up against the Chicago White Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Back with more Diamond Quest Baseball.
Diamond Quest Baseball.
Diamond Quest Baseball.
I still think I'm better at it.
And now Derek Jeter.
For Ecuador, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
That one outside. And we are underway. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Will Benson digs in now.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Popped up left side. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Luis Robert Jr. in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a good eye there.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And here it comes. And that's ripped for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. One down, runner at first. And next is the designated hitter, Adam Dunn. Runner takes off, ball misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. And there's a foul ball. That's a base hit. Robert on his way around third. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped.
Brandon Iser taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Runner on at first with one gone, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. That one ripped. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front.
And a base hit. Done. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. 3-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That pretty much split the zone.
Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. So they're all loaded up. Here's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards. Base hit, 1 run in already. The throw home. but it's offline. He will score. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all.
White Sox going with a new arm, Jordan Leisure.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And now it's Jeter with 2 men in scoring position. My drop. Tosses to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back at right field. Our starter in this one, Jared Jones.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Chase Mydroff leading things off and takes a strike.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
The shortstop takes the ball. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Batting second.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Sosa.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a foul ball.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
One down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here's Mike
Batting
Tauchman.
third, the right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Drops into the glove. 2 away. Benintendi up
Batting
here.
fourth, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Inning over. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tyler Gilbert.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Benson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The right fielder.
And now it's Luis Robert. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Adam Dunn. 0-1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Bottom of the second. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teal. Jones back to work. Left field, Benson on his way over, and there's one down. So here's Robert now.
The designated hitter, Louis.
Robert measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Tim Elko steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Dives and it gets by. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Brooks Baldwin. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's through there for a strike. Just missed. Elko on third with 2 out. High in the air, out to right. Robert settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jared Schuster.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is.
Number 51.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Keibert Ruiz getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Ruiz.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these players doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor settles under this one, and out number 1 on the grab.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Now this is in the air down the line. Tachman makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So up next, Carlos Delgado. RBI single his last time up.
Carlos Delgado.
And first offering is fouled off. Left field, way back there. Benintendi going back. Stretches out and hauls it in. Back here on the south side, bottom of the inning, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Meidroth. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And that skips into dirt. Swing and a ball popped up. Jones drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, second
Lenny
baseman,
Sosa
Lenny.
steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Sosa.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Ball 1 to count.
And downstairs. 1 out, bases empty. And that one is downstairs. 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. 2 down. White Sox down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1 to the right fielder. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that.
That's a wrap on another great quest. Good job, kid.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Hey. 4-2 to count. One ball, 2 strikes.
The left fielder, number 30, Will Benson.
Ball 1, no strikes.
10 outs to go. Now batting, the right fielder, Luis Roberts. 9 outs remaining. Eight outs left. Now batting, center fielder, Bernie Williams. 6 outs remaining.
Hi.
Five outs left.
First.
Now batting, third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Counts 1-0.
Emilio, Horacio, how you doing? How you doing? I had to put the mic on. How's it going?
Four outs to go.
I love your video.
Thank you, Rosario Torrevillo.
Now batting, shortstop, Jared Jeter. Two outs left. Now batting, left fielder, Will Benson.
Wow, can I hit Fernando Valenzuela for nothing?
Only 1 out remaining, and the increasing 3 runs. Time to work the magic.
Hey. 0-1.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Late swing, fouled off. This ball's chopped on the ground. To the plate, safe, and we are tied. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
The changeup missing. 2-0. Upstairs. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
At the plate, Will Benson. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The pitch. Hit in the air, center field. Rojas settles under it, and there's one down. Luis Robert now.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Jeter, the runner at second with one away. Phillies fans want a strikeout. In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Adam Dunn. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 1. Next offering misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's too high.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Line drive, base hit. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
He was all...
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strahm. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, and today's starter, Will Warren. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Back here in Philadelphia, and digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Johan Rojas. That misses. Ball 1. Warren, a 6'2" righty, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. One out, base is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike 1. Now 1-1. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Orion Kerkering. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Popped up right side. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So up next, Carlos Delgado. Zingy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Chipper Jones now at the plate. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And now it's even up. Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. And a base hit.
Batting up, the second baseman,
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Out to center. Rojas in position. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. And we're back. Trey Turner at the plate.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Warren back to work. And that misses. Ball one. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And that's a little bit high. And the count is 3-1. Swung on, belted. And it bangs off the top of the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Second inning here, no score. Going 2 now. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Flying around third is Turner. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Line drive. Caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Andres Munoz gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. In the dirt, but kept close. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
And it is 2-1. Munoz. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. Chipper fires to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tanner Banks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Derek Jeter digs in now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the grab, one down. Now the left fielder, Will Benson. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
That's inside. Swings and misses. Going to count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game.
And a swing and a miss. That's the second out. So they're down to their final out. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. On the ground, and this should do it. Turner on the run, sends it over to first, and that'll do it.
So much rides on each and every at bat in these 3-inning games. It's like the playoffs. Sometimes all it takes is one big swing and some great pitching to come away with a quick 1-0 win.
The final 1-0. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
WSG.
How's it going, SGT Vortex?
Good HBU.
Good, good. Trying to get these programs done. Oh, I got all of these done already. Oh, the Mets. I gotta do the Mets. I gotta get these programs done.
Who's our fav team?
The New York Yankees. I got most of the Yankee cards. When I played with the whole Yankee squad, I did better on the Diamond Quest. So the Yankees.
I'm a Phillies fan.
Oh, there's a lot of good Philly cards this year. You got PS5? If you want to play,
Respectful.
no, send me a friend request. You want to play on Diamond? I had people challenge me. Legal Latino Heat, on my other YouTube channel, my main channel, and my PSN. So I don't mind
I
challenging.
got Xbox.
I don't know. We could do crossplay. I've been getting Nintendo Switch and Xbox, no PS5s. Somebody with a Nintendo Switch challenged me the other day. Minky Manor has been ass. Look at his batting average. Mickey Mantle. Ass. For Babe Ruth there. Jason Giambi. That's going to be my starting Yankees, all Yankees.
I didn't even know that this game was on Nintendo.
Yeah, they have it on Nintendo Switch. Who else was a Yankee? Crick. Billy Wagner was not a Yankee. I got a bunch of cards to sell. I bought a bunch of them on the flash sale yesterday. Like I'm broke. I'm waiting for the price of these cards to go back up. Man, I should buy this Hank Greenberg. I need offensive power. How's your squad? You got all the Philly cards? Let me see. Let me see who's in Philly. Got my strong Cliff Lee. Oh, he was 13K. Now the Philly cards are expensive. Brandon Marsh, Steve Carlson. I have this
I don't
card.
play this mode.
Oh, you don't play Diamond Dynasty? I'm addicted to this mode. Ooh, he went
I
up,
just
Jim.
play online 1v1.
With the rosters?
Yeah, with normal roster.
No, I enjoy buying cards, flipping them, building my own team, grinding for them. I enjoy that. The other sports games, Like NBA, I like doing the My Team too, grinding for the cards, building my team. I think I'm just gonna play one regular game with my Yankees. Let me see. Collection. Did I collect all the stadiums? Damn, should I sell these stadium cards? I collected 6 of them. That went up to 3K. 5K. I could buy them again. Could make my money back. I kinda want the kingdom. I just want to collect all these things. The audio calls. I don't mind playing in the kingdom. I want to get these collections out the... Oh, it's this one I gotta get done.
The only sports game I build a team on is hockey.
That must be fun. See, hockey, I don't know the players too much. Who's good, who's bad. Let me buy this card again. So that's the thing about me in hockey. So I pick the Rangers. I do the franchise mode. That one I do with the updated roster. And then I start trading them like by better. I edit the players to make them better. And then I deal away like the expensive contracts, get younger and cheaper players.
That's me with baseball.
So, like Diamond Dynasty, this is a grind. Ooh, April Spotlight. Let's see who we got here in drop number 2. Ooh, Jake Magnum. He's expensive. Alright, let's see programs. Let's finish this card. All I gotta do is hit a home run. Alright, let's do this. With Ivan Herrera, my last name. My namesake. But usually I make a lot of stubs with the sets and seasons. If you know I didn't like them, I was becoming a millionaire in that game, 3-4 times over every season. This time around it's hard to make stubs. The market
and now
is
it's
very
Ivan
volatile.
Herrera. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit.
Can we 1v1?
Runner stops at second.
You got PlayStation 5? Let's go.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Tying in on the swing.
First
Legal
and second,
Latino Heat.
one out. Ivan Herrera will hit next.
I usually put it on the cover, on the title. I challenge people.
Ball one, no strikes.
Hold on.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
LegalLatinoHeat.
Upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Right through there, got him. That K is his third of the
PSN, LegalLatinoHeat.
Ivan Herrera. Kikuchi back to work. That's a slider for a strike.
Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. Even if you're stopping by, hit that.
Swing,
There we
that
go.
one's
Home run.
hammered. Deep drive. Way back.
Wait, is that your PSN name?
Yeah, that's my PSN. Legal Latino Heat. We got the Grisham card. We got another Yankee card. I want to get that Luke Weaver card. It's 21, 42, 42, Grisham. Let me know when you send that PSN. Let me see if I got it.
I somehow finished all the May Spotlight programs but not all the April ones.
The Mays, I think. James Wood, I gotta get. Yeah, the Mays were kind of easy. I think because the cars were cheap too. I bought the 3,000 packs. The Aprils are kind of difficult. So, like, I'm trying to get all these old programs done because new ones are gonna start coming. The All-Star break is coming, so I'm trying to get all these done. This one I gotta get done. Common card courtesy. The Athletics get caught stealing 4 times, and then use these Ashburn cards.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Langoliers on second. Andujar at first with no outs. And that misses. Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
No trouble here. Puts it
Let me
away
know
for
if you
the
send that
out.
request.
And there's one down. One down. Next up for the A's, Joe Morgan.
I'm
Fly
down
to
to
left
play.
his first time.
I kind of get hyped for that.
Liner, base hit. They fired it
put
quickly,
challenge
so it's
me.
first and second with only one away.
There we go.
First and second, no outs. Joe Morgan up next for the A's.
I sent friend request.
Ryan back to work. Double play ball to second.
All right, let me
the
check it
underhand
out.
flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort.
Okay, I got it.
And that's off.
All right, let me
the
know.
Inside edge.
Send me
1-1. High fly ball out
It's gonna
to
be with my Yankee team.
center
What am I
field.
supposed to do
Buxton
here?
moves under it. One down. Also
What am I strike out twice without getting a hit.
set for the
Oh, that's all I gotta do.
first and second. No outs. Morgan getting ready to hit. Ryan back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swings through that one for strike two.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
That one just misses.
That's a good pitch
So I
there.
gotta strike out twice.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
Oh,
you jump.
come on, man. How can I not strike out right now?
Do you have want to 1v1 after this moment or in a bit?
No, let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. Send me a 1v1 request.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Oh, I'm just trying to strike
First
out.
and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss as he
I
was
just
out
gotta
front
strike
that
out
time.
twice.
Diamond Dynasty or Exhibition?
Diamond Dynasty.
Now at the plate, struck
My
out
team.
looking his first time. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offer in there for a strike. And that is strike two. And that one almost hit him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you
What difficulty?
out of the zone since you're heading to
All-star,
count
all-star.
1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and
There we go.
misses, struck
Got the
him
moment, though.
out.
Eight.
All right, let's go mowing over. $46.
I'ma put Polo Grounds as park if that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Anything is fine. Oh, wait. I gotta change my team. Shit. Hold on. I gotta change my squad. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I got the Yankees. All right, send it again. My bad. Send it again. I have my Yankee squad already. All right. There we go. All right, here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, challenge me online. Let's view settings. All right. I'm ready. Probably gonna go Luis Gill. Split it up there. All right, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. For our Madden. I enjoy playing online, especially when I get challenged on YouTube.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Heat taking on the Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Season record. I want to see the record.
Just about ready to go. And starting in this one, Hunter Green. What do we need to know here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's going to be Derek Jeter.
There we go, folks.
Check swing. He went. Strike one. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. Yeah, the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And Gehrig hit cleanup for that famed Murderer's Row lineup as the Yankees were rolling off one World Series title after another.
Gehrig hit behind Babe Ruth in those Murderer's Row days. They both have tons of power, but their home runs had much different trajectories.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty.
That fastball,
and now the center fielder, Bernie Williams. And there's the strike.
While Ruth hit these high towering fly balls out of the park, Gehrig just crushes line drives into the stands. I mean, he hit absolute bullets.
Just off the inside edge. Two outs, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Go on, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button. You want to challenge me?
Get that
Legal Latino Heat PSN. Huddy challenged me on the chat. I was playing Moment. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. I accept the challenge. Win or lose,
still 1-2.
It's all live,
really
ladies
good
and
at
gentlemen.
bat.
All
What I
live
like
and
about this guy,
improvised.
his bat stays in the zone for a long time.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What
all
a
right,
start.
good inning, good inning. Smoked me, man. Smoked.
Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Luis Gil.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
What difficulty?
All-star.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
All-star. Challenge.
So digging
you want
in,
to challenge
Derek
me next?
Jeter.
Let me know. PSN, Legal Latino Heat. I just got challenged. I should put it on my title. But when I put it on my
Just
title, I don't get
missed.
challenged.
1 out, bases empty.
I get a kick out of this, to be honest.
Lifted in the air, right field. Ruth pulls it in on the warning track. 2 down, bases empty.
I just bought it and am downloading.
It's a good game. You gotta. You should have got it yesterday. Yesterday, there was a lot of cards for cheap.
He was late
During the
there,
flash sale.
strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to
Get
catch
some
up to
good
that
cards for
pitch.
like
Perhaps
6K.
shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Ruth. And brings it in at the wall.
Just any card around 5K is a buy. Man, because these cards, you might pay 18K today. Tomorrow's like 5K.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
Just
and
like all the
right fielder,
cards from the
Babe
flash
Ruth.
sale yesterday.
Chris, he's currently
They
the
were going
team
for like
leader in
30K,
OPS.
25K, 20K.
The
Yesterday,
Babe
I
is
bought
one
a
of those
bunch of them
guys
for
with a
5K.
larger-than-life personality, Boog, and that's something you see from him on and off the field. He's certainly one of the most recognizable figures in the history of sports.
And that drops in for a strike. Green,
Hold on.
a 6'5" righty, 240 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. There's a strike. Green, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
I'm getting smoked.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity,
at least
it's hard to stay back.
there.
You have to make a decision really early.
Sends it to first.
At least I'm making contact. Didn't strike out. I'll take that victory. I didn't strike out. I hit the ball. All right.
And we're back.
My team is better than this. My team is better than this.
Of inning number 2, and now it's Luis Robert. Heel back to work. Just missed. And a swing and a miss there.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Up and in. 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Now batting Tristan Casas. Andrew Miller takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Robert aboard here at first with nobody out. Off the mark there.
I heard the
ball,
name
1
Tristan
strike.
Casa.
Well, he's really working him away.
Bringing in
This
the
bat.
lefty.
Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Struck him out swinging.
All hands on
Slider
deck in
got
my
him
game.
for strike 3.
All hands
and the
on
batter
deck.
now, Ellie De La Cruz. Third
Then
baseman
I
playing
play
on
the
the
hot
edge of the
hand.
grass looking for the sac bunt. Squares
If
the
I don't
bunt,
feel
but
the
that
pitcher,
rolls foul.
I get him out. If I don't have confidence,
Late
get him
swing
out.
fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Say what's up in the chat.
High fly ball out to left field.
I enjoy the chat. I get challenged in the chat.
Yeah, there's 2 away.
I get called out in the chat. Let's go online. Let's play. PSN,
Just
Legal
pull
Latino
off of it
Heat.
a little bit right there. That front shoulder
Legal
coming
Latino
open
Heat
instead
on
of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
In the dirt.
Keep him on first.
2 outs. Runner takes off. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. No score here in the second. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner on the move again. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Gehrig. And that is that.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Jason Giambi. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Nabs it. And a quick out, number 1. And the batter now, Anthony Volpe. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Cut on and
Can you grab the camera for Lamar Jackson edit?
Lamar Jackson
pop
edit.
up on the infield. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is J.C.
Lamar
Esquera.
Jackson edit. Explain that
He
to
gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
It's an edit.
Oh.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Do I smile or something?
2 down, nobody on.
Ah, I got distracted with the smile.
It is a 3-up, 3-down inning.
I'm here looking at the camera and smiling. I like these shades because you can't see what my eyes are doing.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the
I
second
use
baseman,
Oakley's. I usually
Miguel
use these.
Vargas.
But when I'm online, I put on the sunglasses. Oh, I got to take this picture
Ripped to
out.
third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball
James
hard.
Wood
You know,
card,
line
12
drives
home
don't
run.
always find a hole, but the more you can
Gotta
hit the
get that
ball
James
like
Wood
that
card.
with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
James Wood.
Hell nah.
To hit, takes outside. Swing and a fly
You
ball,
like the
well
hoodie,
struck
got the
left
defense.
field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Man, I got to change controllers when I'm playing.
So the batting
See, because
order
I got
turns
position
over.
rings.
Next to hit, Jason
See, I got the rings on.
Dominguez. Struck out swinging
And I can't
his
play
first
defense.
time.
So that's why, like, you've been able to steal bases
That
on
misses
me.
the zone.
Because of these,
And
like,
that
rings.
is ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing.
Got
and
him.
went. And the count.
Got
1-2.
him. Check him. Check him.
Ripped on a line to center. Williams.
Oh, we get out of
snags it,
there with no
and
problem.
that is the 3rd out of the inning. On to the 4th, and now Derek Jeter.
All right, Jeter, you're going to get the party started here. That's it.
And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I just got.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. Now the number 2 hitter.
Oh, here this is trouble right here.
Good strikeout last time up.
Trouble
Gotta
right
put
here.
up more of a fight in this one.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
I'm aggressive, and I think.
There we go.
There we go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I'll tell you I was going to be aggressive.
And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's
I felt that one. I called that. I felt it.
Base is empty, one away.
Bernie Williams.
Digging in. Bernie
back
Williams.
Back to back right here. Back to back.
Swing and a drive.
Called it. Back to back. Let's go.
His way towards it.
Go, go, go.
High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That's too much of a bounce.
Babe Ruth, the next to hit.
Uh-oh,
he struck
Babe
out
Ruth.
swinging at his first at bat.
Murderer's row right here.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
That was my fault. That was my fault. What a way to kill a rally. What a momentum killer. What a momentum killer. That just killed all the momentum. What a
piece.
If I lose this game, it's that moment right there because I lost this game. I had all the momentum right there. Wow.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
This is why I like playing online games.
On the move, reaching
because
down,
it's like a playoff game.
Catch.
It's like a World Series game. Every game matters. Wow, that was just a momentum killer.
Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Now on the bump, Adam Ottavino.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And there's one away. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Fly to right his first time. And he takes a strike. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
One down, base is empty. Inside.
Oh, come on.
He had 2 strikes on him.
Come on, he was leaning in.
So here's Robert.
Get out of
now.
here with that.
He reached out and walked his first time.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a way to get out of it.
Gets the bunt down the right side. And a foul ball.
Another way to kill momentum.
Trying to bunt his way on. Garrett. Oh, a great flip.
Out.
Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position.
Man,
got it down successfully.
Man.
Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Squirts away a little bit. The tag at
Out.
third, and
Got
he's
him.
out. They don't
I
come
did that
much
on
closer
purpose.
than that. Bang, bang.
I did that on
play to end the
purpose
inning.
right there.
New out.
I did that on purpose.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Green back to work. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Dominguez, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late swing, foul to the left. And And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Grounded out his first time. Missing inside, and it's 1-0. That one lifted to left. Corrals it. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And now the DH, Jason Giambi. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Here we go. Here we go. Protect the plate.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases. He can throw the ball 100 miles per hour across the infield. He's electric.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And now it's going to be Mike Piazza. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here is Anthony Volpe. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. And here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera. Went down on strikes his first time through. Ground ball, Casas. Here's the tag, and he's out. So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in there at the knees. In the air, left field, Dominguez. Under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. Just missed. That's off the mark. Now 2-0. And that skips in the dirt. Ripped to third. LeMahieu gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So now the DH spot, James Wood, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw on the money.
Derek
Nice
Jeter.
play.
Now back, let's see.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jason Dominguez will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in the dirt. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. That was the sweeper, but it missed. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws the first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Now, this is the hardest part of the game, the last 3 innings. This is when the game gets
and
real.
welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th.
Now this game, bro.
This is the game right here. This
Drilled
is the game
in the
right
air
here.
out towards right center.
This is the game right now.
Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Line to left and foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And there's a hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the infield.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Tag out. Piazza with a great throw. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And now 2-0. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And we're back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Jonathan Loaisiga comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball.
Headed towards the corner.
No.
And that one becomes property of the beast. Their first hit finally comes on a homer. It's 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
I threw the wrong
Luis Robert now.
He's a big, strong guy. Can
Loudly crying face.
with one swing.
Cut on and missed
threw the wrong
96 with that fastball.
As soon as I hit the button, I was like,
Missed.
damn.
1 out,
I was
bases
hoping to
empty,
catch
and a
a
run in.
sweeper.
Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss,
messed
and that's
up.
strike 2.
It's okay.
He has a tendency
okay.
to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and
Okay.
miss.
I just got to get out of this inning.
Deep drive down the line. Foul
Wow, that's
ball.
foul. That's foul. That's foul. Whatever.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. And La Pantera heads back to the dugout after the K. So up next, Tristan Casas.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Well hit the other way. That one going
Nope.
back and foul.
Oh, that's a foul.
Next offering down in the dirt. And that one upstairs. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that. that velocity.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just...
Aroldis Chapman will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around second is Casas. Throw into third. Hung up in a rundown now. And they tag him out. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Into the second deck it goes. And now they're out in front. It's 2-1. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. That one hammered center field. Robert moves under it. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. And now here is Jason Giambi. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In the air out to center. Robert hustling after it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Anthony Volpe. Popped in the air. Left field. Dominguez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Mike Piazza. That misses. 1-0. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. On the ground to third. Handled by LeMahieu. Zips it across. Piazza out in the play. So digging in, Miguel Vargas. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
To third, LeMahieu is there. Zips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Now at the plate, J.C. Esquera. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hit in the air, left field, and there's 1 down. So up next, Derek Jeter, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In the air out towards right center. O'Hearn settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Lou Gehrig getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That just misses. 1-2 the count. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Oh, here it is, folks. Oh, shit.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Chapman back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. 1-run game, bottom 9. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. On the ground to the left. In time to Gehrig. Now only 1 out remaining. Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-1.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
1 strike away. Pitch misses there. Full count now. Ball 4.
Oh, no.
And that'll keep the line moving.
No.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Robert can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
In the dirt. Caught up now trying to get to third. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game.
Good game, Huddy. Good
Outstanding job of passing.
Challenge me, ladies and gentlemen. Who's next?
And getting it done. You got to give him a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them.
This is the second time I get challenged and I win.
And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton.
I'm not the best hitter,
John
but I can pitch.
So long.
And I could keep the game close. When I take the lead, I kind of like just want to get the game over with. And when it's tied or I'm losing, I slow down the game. There goes my strategy. So, good game, Huddy. Good game. I was nervous. Right there at the end, I rolled this, gave up that walk. I got nervous. Good game, Huddy. No, it was a good game, man. Jason Dominguez right there. That's the game winner right there. And right after that, I let my foot off the gas. I was just like striking out, hitting. Huddy made an error right there. I played it off. Then throw the ball. Look at that trick. Boom. Got him. Sometimes you got to outsmart your opponent on the field. I'm not the best player, but I use everything to my advantage to win. So look, 11 strikeout against me, and I somehow get the win. Baseball. That's baseball for you, Susan. That's baseball for you. Good game, Huddy. Good game. I need more offensive power on my team. Who's next? Who's next? Let me see. I got any challenges? Who's next? Let me see, babe. You want to challenge me? PSN Legal Latino Heat right there. Challenging one. Let's see who's next. Go back to practicing.
Hello.
How you doing? What's up? What's up? Send me an invite. You want to challenge me next? I just threw out a challenge to Bay 9413.
Two outs. Bases full. Stan Musial, the next to hit. Shortened a bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. Ball one there. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the Stan Musial will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. Awesome play there. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Stan Musial. Wheeler back to work. And there's a ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. And strike 2. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Gets it to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Stan Musial. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Late on that fastball.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Struck him out looking.
Nah, basically had to lose, man.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going, Familia Osario Turibio? Damn, I still don't reach 28. Me no. Me mismo. I'm gonna play the new Yankees versus the All-Star Yankees on the old Yankee Stadium, October.
Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, baseball from the big city, the house that Ruth built. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Heat. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And today's starter, Luis Gil.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Misses. 2-2. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses. One out in the top of the first. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming home. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Just misses with that one. The next offering misses, and the count's even at 2. Got him swinging. That's out number 2. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Will Warren. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. That's ripped. Base hit.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Lou Gehrig in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig, probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Well, that was maybe the worst season of his career. Tells you about what kind of player he was. And now the center fielder, Bernie Williams. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Over to Goldie, and they got him. Next is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. There's a strike at the knees. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Williams on third with 2 out. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And the runner holds. And it's even up. That's down and in. Tied up here in the early going. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. On the ground to first. Goldie takes it himself. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Trent Grisham. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. In the air, center field, Williams. Sizing this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. 98 at the knees, and he couldn't connect. Rice goes 6'1", 215 pounds, usually a first baseman. Today, starting behind the plate. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And first offering is fouled off. And that one wrapped foul.
Yeah, Boog, and I think that's a tougher transition to make, going from first base to putting on the catcher's gear.
Ah, that's strike 3. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Anthony Volpe. Warren back to work. Fouled off left side. Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. One down. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Goldie makes the grab, 2 away now. Here's the catcher to hit, J.C. Esquera. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle. On to first. And that ends the top half of the third inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swinging a foul straight back. Heel winds and deals. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Foul ball still 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One down. There comes Cody Bellinger. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. And he blows that one by him at 100. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. And misses inside. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made it. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Got him swinging. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. As we go to the last of the third, and the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. First pitch just misses. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And there's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now Lou Gehrig. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Judge getting an angle on it. 2 down. Bernie Williams digs in now. Doubled his first time up. Right side. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So runner at second, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Tap foul at the plate. Williams stands at second with 2 gone. LeMahieu. Save. Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. This one in the air center field. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Line drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Go ahead run on base. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Ruth makes the catch, and there's 1 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Grisham getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ken Rice. And ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0. Swings through that one for strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. And it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Bottom 4, and now Jason Dominguez. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to...
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Anthony Volpe now at the plate. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Dominguez at second with nobody out. That one 95 to finish him off. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. First time up was a pop out. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Tag. Not in time. Safe. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Escara in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Fought off foul. Kicks and fires. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back. And it hits the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Back-to-back base hits. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Jeter up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Popped up. LeMahieu makes the grab on the run. So 2 down now, and here is Lou Gehrig. 0 for 2 in this one. This to center field. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a relay to second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. Heel back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's going to be Jason Dominguez.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swings and misses. 1-2. And they'll do it again. 1 out, bases empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Bernie Williams. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tim Hill.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ruth, the next to hit, 1 for 2. This one smacked out to left center. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Giambi in the box again. Takes a strike. Ruth stands at second with no outs. To the right side, LeMahieu to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ground ball. Volpe throws to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Anthony Volpe. In the air, left field, Dominguez on the move, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Anthony Volpe. And the first offering is not close.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's 1 down. Here's Aaron Judge at the dish. His 2024 season, ridiculous. He became the first player in 20 years to finish with a slugging percentage over 700.
Yeah, the last American League player to slug 700 was Mark McGwire, and Judge was the first Yankee to do it since Mickey Mantle.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2. That's the ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chisholm at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Williams pulls it down, and that'll do. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the 3rd baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next to hit, Derek Jeter. Chisholm tossed to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. top of inning number 7. And now the DH, Trent Grisham. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Ruth makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
LeMahieu in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. The other way, and that's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it.
That's a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ruth on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run across. Another comes in to score. In to score from first, and it's 6-4.
Clears the bases, drives in 3, and don't look now, but they're back in this thing. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Swing and a miss. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Out towards left center. Dominguez sizes this one up, and there's 1 down. So up next, Bernie Williams. 3 for 3s, doubled twice and singled. And he grounds 1 to the right side. LeMahieu throws to first, got the out. Now it's the right fielder, Babe Ruth. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Dominguez makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th. Here is Goldschmidt. Ottavino back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The Yankees looking to rally. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Looked like it was a little bit up. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Grisham in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Down and in, moved his feet.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Jason Giambi. Loaizica in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Line drive, leaps it, he's got it.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock. Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Loaizica fires. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. So digging in, Anthony Volpe.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And that extends the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Out to short, Volpe. Tosses across to first. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ben Rice. That's in there. And that's strike 1. Ground ball to the right side. Volpe throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. And that's in for a strike. New pitcher on now, Jonathan Loaizica.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Loaizica is just 1 strike away. That's off the inside corner. 2-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.